It's Friday, October 24th.
The boys can just relax and enjoy it because it's a special moment that, it may never happen again.
The Jays have the opportunity of a lifetime to bring the World Series title back to Canada, and it all starts tonight in Game 1.
We're on a run, and we got them. No problem.
My gut doesn't lie. It's saying Jays in 6.
Jays fans confident their team, which has beaten the odds all year, can come through one more time against the Dodgers.
It's not a nasty ad. It's actually just very factual.
Trade talks terminated. U.S. President Donald Trump halting talks with our country over an anti-tariff ad.
Are at stake.
It's insane. They charge for everything now. You can't even breathe air without being charged.
What's next? Are they going to charge you to use the washrooms?
And it will soon cost you more to sit back and relax on some WestJet flights, with the airline getting ready to charge more for reclining your seat. Stay with this, Canada. Your morning starts right now. It's here. It's Game 1. Welcome to your morning, everyone. I'm Anne-Marie Mediwake.
Good morning. I'm Teddy Wilson in for Lindsey Deluce.
And I'm Michelle Jobin. Kelsey is away right now, but we hope your day is off to a great start. How could it not be? Today is the day.
Doesn't it feel like even driving to the city, even though most of the city is still asleep, you just feel it. I laughed when I came into the studio today because I said, oh, it looks like the MLB store in here.
It does.
Everybody's got all their gear on. I changed my suit.
You did.
Yeah.
I wish I had an option, but yes, smart.
Blue.
There's lots of blue in my closet. if you'd like to
Okay,
borrow.
next time I'll
Do you think
borrow.
Kelsey and Lindsey are going to be watching?
So Lindsay's on
game
this
as
trip
well?
of a lifetime.
Yeah.
She's in Egypt with her mom.
Yep.
Of course she's watching. She's been a fan since she was a little girl. So
Yeah.
it must be killing her to not be here right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's amazing. All right, well, let's get you briefed on some of the headlines we're following, and guess what? We will lead with baseball. The moment we Jays fans have been waiting for 32 years begins tonight when the team hosts Game 1 of the World Series.
To me, it's like the job is not finished. We try to win it all, and we're trying to win this series.
Media from around the globe have arrived in the GTA as the countdown is on for tonight's Game 1 against the LA Dodgers. Some storylines ahead of the big game. There are a lot of them. Will Vladdy stay hot? Where will Bo Bichette play? And how will rookie Trey Savage handle the job of Series 1 game starter?
We represent this entire country, and we're this country's team. So we want to go out there and do everything we can to make this country proud of us.
Game 1 starter, I meant. Sorry, I'm excited. The first batter Savage will likely face tonight is Shohei Ohtani. And as all baseball fans know, the Jays tried to recruit him a couple years back, but he chose to go to Los Angeles. That's all water under the bridge, right?
I hope he brought his hat, the Blue Jay hat that he took from us in our meeting. I hope he brought it back, finally.
Do you still have the hat?
シュナイダー監督からもらった帽子まだありますか？うちのガレージ。It's in my garage.
Amazing. For Ohtani and the Dodgers, this is their second trip, of course, to the World Series in just 2 seasons. For the Jays, it's been a long 32 years, and we fans cannot wait for Game 1 to kick off.
One of those nice World Series hats and maybe a T-shirt.
I was able to get some stuff for the older ones, but not for the baby. They have stuff for babies, but not World Series branded stuff.
Tickets for the games, as you may guess, difficult to get, except for those with astronomically deep pockets. For fans who missed out on tickets, basically all of us, the city of Toronto is hosting watch parties at Nathan Phillips Square for all home games. Very exciting. Okay, as if talks between Canada and the U.S. weren't already heated enough, our Prime Minister is now calling out U.S. President Donald Trump over a World Series wager.
Well, you know what? I think he's afraid. I think he's afraid to make a bet. He doesn't like to lose. He hasn't called. He hasn't returned my call yet on the bet, so I'm ready. We're ready to make a bet with the U.S.
The PM made the comments while visiting the Jays practice yesterday, saying he's ready to make a bet on the series between the Jays and the Dodgers. Prime Minister Carney went on to say that he expects it to be a great series and is predicting the Jays will beat the Dodgers in 6 games. Unfortunately for Carney, he won't be around to see it in person, though. He is headed to Asia to attend 2 summits starting today until April 1st, so the entire duration of the 7-game series. And some other news now. Trade talks between Canada and the U.S. have come to an abrupt halt overnight, with U.S. President Donald Trump taking issue over this anti-tariff ad.
rejecting protectionist legislation and promoting fair and free competition. America's jobs and growth are at stake.
The government of Ontario is behind the ad, using the voice of former U.S. President Ronald Reagan, who supported free trade. Trump's response? Well, he posted to social media writing, quote, "Based on their egregious behavior, all trade negotiations with Canada are hereby terminated." Ontario Premier Doug Ford has previously defended the advertisement, calling it factual and hoping to blast the message to Americans, particularly in Republican districts. The Ronald Reagan Foundation has also weighed in, saying the ad misrepresents a radio address on free and fair trade from 1987, and that the government of Ontario did not seek nor receive permission to use and edit the remarks. Well, the federal government is now limiting how many vehicles Stellantis and General Motors can import tariff-free. This move comes after both companies announced cuts to their Canadian operations. In April, Ottawa imposed retaliatory tariffs on some U.S. goods, but gave automakers special exemptions to bring in a limited number of vehicles, with the condition to keep Canadian jobs and investments. But both Stellantis and GM have recently announced cuts. General Motors is planning to end production of its electric vehicles in Ingersoll, Ontario, and Stellantis is moving production of its Jeep Compass from Brampton to Illinois. Well, the federal Liberals are making it harder to get bail for a broader range of crimes.
This is a package of sweeping reforms that includes more than 80 targeted measures that will make bail laws stricter and sentencing tougher.
The stricter rules cover offenses including vehicle theft, organized crime, extortion, retail theft, and break-and-enters. The bill also introduces a set of aggravating factors leading to stiffer penalties against violent and repeat offenders, as well as those who target first responders and crimes against public infrastructure. Victims' rights advocates, police unions, and provinces have been demanding these types of changes, noting a rise in violent and high-profile crimes. But the Canadian Civil Liberties Association worries innocent people could be held in custody as a result. Well, WestJet will soon start charging more to sit back and relax.
It seems like over the last 20 to 30 years, what airlines have done is sort of piece out different parts of the flight experience and charge customers for different parts. What's next? Are they going to charge you to use the washrooms?
Interesting. So WestJet says some of their Boeing 737 MAX planes will soon feature what they call fixed recline seats, meaning passengers would need to buy an upgraded seat if they want to lean back. The airline calls it a cabin refresh, interesting branding, and says it's part of their goal to give passengers different options at different price points. The first aircraft with the new configuration is expected to enter service later this month, with the remaining 42 expected to be completed early next year.